Now, can you tell me how to know when it is time to stop revising and accept your story is as good as it is possible, at least for the writer to achieve? I have revised at every level multiple times, incorporated critique partner, alpha, beta, reader feedback. I think it's ready for querying, but I am terrified I might be wrong. I think you're ready. I haven't read it, but you've done it all. You've done the work. You have revised at the levels. You have, that would be all my advice, is go through the levels. Find a critique partner, get beta readers, incorporate their feedback. You've done it. At some point, yes, we do have to let go. Sort of like your children growing up and going off to college, and you just have to sit there and go, please be successful. Please be safe. So at some point, yes, we have to let go. Now, here's the good news and the bad news. When you start querying, I think it's a great step for you next. If you're feeling like, okay, I did everything I could, great. Querying, and you're doing traditional publishing, querying is the next good step. The bad news is the queries might come back negative, and there might be no feedback with that. But at least at that point, you sort of know, okay, maybe it needs more work. Maybe I can do more. Maybe I can go back again. Maybe I can get more critique partners. Hopefully, if you do get rejections, they will come with some kind of feedback. That's always the hope, that you might get some kind of feedback. And then at that point, you also could go with hiring a freelance editor, and investing in that to kind of get that really professional eyes on it. Then here's the good news: is they might not. The query letters might come back very positively. You might get an agent. You might get the next step. Or you might get a rejection with some really good feedback, and then you have that kind of concrete idea of what to do next. Either way, I feel like at some point we have to take that leap. My best advice to anyone who's querying: always start a new project while you're querying. I can't tell you how much it eases that stress and fear of your baby being out there and being open and vulnerable, is to have another project that you're working on that you're excited about. It just kind of keeps your mind from obsessing a little bit. And also it sets you up so that if you do get a rejection, you can say, oh, well, that's okay. I have this other project that I'm really excited about. I always keep writing more projects. And I think for me, that's been the best way to get through that fear, because here's the truth: that is not your only book. It is a book, and it is hopefully a great book. It sounds like you've done a lot of work, so I'm sure it is, but it's not your only book. You have more books in you, and always keep that in mind, whether you get rejected or not, is that there's always more, and you learn more with every single book. I've written over 20 novels now, and I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing, and I'm still learning something new with every book, so keep that in mind. If you enjoyed this video, we've got a lot more on writingmastery.com. Check the description for links to our blog, free writing tools, and more. Happy writing.